Hey guys, we've just had a couple of days of really serious torrential rain, just bucketing down 24 hours a day. Really heavy, lots of flooding and landslides and all sorts of dramas. Roads are half flooded out all over the place and all sorts of stuff going on here. No injury to persons that we've heard of yet, but it was a fairly intense couple of days. Finally it stopped and we've got a really serious wind happening. So last video we did from the rice fields was winter, I believe, and it was just dead out here. It was just all brown and dead. So as you can see now, a lot of greenery going on. They've planted over here, and you can see he had some left over. He's left over there in the corner. And what they do is, the machines usually miss the corners. So what they have to do is they come back later on and get the spare bits that they've got left over there and plant them by hand, old style, just so that they get all the corners, fill up all the corners. So they don't always have to do that. It depends on the machine they use, from what we've seen. Sometimes they can back the machine up into the corner and get it all. So that's what's going on there. So nice and green. The reason for this video, it's just a quick one. It's not our normal daily video. It's a supplementary, Captain's Log supplementary. So what's triggered this off is that during the 3 years that Japan was locked down because of COVID, a lot of the businesses that we have listed on our English-friendly Japan directory obviously had no customers because customers couldn't come, because a lot of them are tourism-based businesses and restaurants and bars and things like that. So during COVID, those guys were just dead. They couldn't do anything. They had no income. They had no money. So what it means is a good part of our income comes from those business owners paying us 10,000 yen a year, which is about $100 a year, to be on the directory. And of course, a good percentage of those businesses just didn't have any money during that 3 years, so we didn't get anything from a lot of them. So it was a pretty tough 3 years for them, and it was a very tough 3 years for us as a result. And then of course things have lightened up the last 6 months, and people have been coming and the business has been getting busy again, which is great. Except that now what we're finding is a whole bunch of them have now got too many customers, because there's been so many people that have been waiting to come to Japan, and as soon as the gates opened in, they came. A lot of these tourism-based businesses and restaurants and bars and things are super busy. Now, those of you who have been in business, have run small businesses yourself, will know that that sort of thing never lasts. That businesses are always like a wave, you know, too much work and not enough work, and too much work and not enough work, which is what our life is all about. And unfortunately, some of these business owners don't seem to realise that, and what they've done is that they've said, oh, we've got too much business now, so we won't pay for our English-friendly Japan listing. And we've had a whole bunch of them. Quite surprising, you know. Even people that we supported during that 3 years, you know, they didn't have any income, but we supported them anyway and promoted them anyway, and then, you know, now they're too busy, they go, oh, we don't need that anymore. So basically we've lost a lot of the people off, a lot of the business owners off English-friendly Japan, and so our income's plummeted. So at the same time, I mean, we can't believe that, you know. When you deal with business people all the time, you get to see the good and the bad, but sometimes the behaviour, you know, that sort of selfish behaviour, oh, I'm all right now, I don't need anybody, and because we know what'll happen, 6 months' time everything will settle down again. A lot of those people will be coming back probably. Can you send us some more customers? Probably. But in the meantime, our income plummets yet again. I mean, we just started to feel as if we were recovering after the 3-year lockdown, and then we got this happening at the moment, and not just one or two of them, but a whole bunch of them, which is just amazing. And the other thing that seems to be happening, no idea why, but we've been losing patrons off Patreon, and having people reduce their patronage as well. So it seems some people out there either don't like our videos anymore, or are having hard times themselves. So the purpose of this video is just basically to ask for support for the channel, because we want to keep up the time that we've been putting in. You know, some of you know we did a recent trip around Lake Biwa, and it resulted in hours of video. We've come home with hours of video, and I've been spending hours every day editing video, which has been a lot of fun, but it's very time consuming, and I want to keep doing that, because you know, we love making the videos. Everyone in the family loves the videos. They're always pointing out stuff. A lot of those videos that we made around Lake Biwa was family members saying, hey, look at that, there's a kura, there's a storehouse, you know, there's this, there's that. The dog car wash, that was spotted by one of the kids. The coin dog car wash, you know. Hey, look, coin dog car wash. Holy dooly, it's windy out here. So yeah, we want to keep doing it. We want to keep doing it, but we also need to justify it. We checked recently on our YouTube income. Our average video is averaging 45 cents. Right? That was the average. We worked out how many videos over the last few months and how much we'd earned from each of the videos, and it averaged out that each video had earned 45 cents. Right? Which doesn't quite justify the time that goes into shooting it and editing it and posting it and all the other stuff that we do. So 45 cents a video. So for that reason, obviously, our patronage, the patronage of our patrons and our support on PayPal, we've got some excellent PayPal supporters. Probably don't mention those guys enough. There's a couple in particular that are just lifesavers. Every month they step up with their PayPal support. It's just excellent. So look, if you're not already supporting the channel, if you like what we do and you want us to continue doing what we do, and you like watching our videos, and so the others of you on Patreon and so on get to see our photos as well that we post. So if you're enjoying that and you want us to continue doing it, please consider supporting us on Patreon or PayPal or on Coffee. We're also on Coffee, and those links are under every video. We post those links. So, and if you are supporting us through any of those already, and you think we're worth stepping up your support a little bit, then we'd appreciate that. I mean, we never ask anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. You know, if you think we're worth it and you want to support us, please do so. If you don't think we're worth it, well, that's fair enough too. I was actually thinking about, we made a video a while ago about unpopular videos, about how unpopular a lot of our videos are, you know. And we want to keep making unpopular videos because it's just what we do. It's what we specialise in. Anyway, if you like what we do and want us to keep going the way we're doing it, please consider supporting us. The links are in this video. Thanks very much. I'm going to get blown away in this wind if I don't hold on tight to the car. Anyway, that was that. More videos coming soon.